Good morning, everybody. Good morning, traders. We just have now a stock that is gapping up, AWAN. So good morning, all. Remember always to read first a disclaimer, okay? These lessons are for educational purpose only, so everything that we talk about is not recommended for investment. Use always your risk management and stay over here to learn with us the price action and also how to use the order flow. Today we're gonna talk about the process. So we're gonna talk about how traders start managing their positions. And I just got over here a trade that Alexander was doing. In this case, you can see that we're talking about CTMT. This is a small cap day 2. The price over here is setting up on a 5-minute chart into the J lines. We had a high liquidity area on Bookmap. Soon we're also going to see some example on Bookmap. And over here, she took the trade into the support around 540. Risk over here just below 520. The target that we had was 620. But you can see how she reconsidered then the exit. So no volume. You can see the volume is really minimal. So on the spike, she sold entirely and then got out the position. And this is what traders need to do. So I'm going to write over here, great risk management. Because our plan in this case was to go long and hold this position, right? For the reason that, it's a day 2, we're opening, we had volume over here like popping around 8 o'clock. So we could expect a little bit more follow through. But the price over here didn't give us any kind of higher lows and higher highs at this point on CTNT, and especially no volume. So we wanted to see over here a follow through, but it didn't come. So on the stuff, we simply cut the position in the money. So a win, but not taking any loss. And that's the most important thing. So let's review right now. AWIN. So this was really a fast pump and dump. Extremely fast over here. Let's look at GFI. GFI, another one that is gapping. All these gaps that we have today are simply without volume. And as a matter of fact, on my filters, I have to reduce the volume over here. There's simply no volume, these gappers. So the first thing I do every morning is check my scanners. I start looking at the biggest gappers in the morning. I then focus on the high volume, okay, bigger gaps of the day, and then I start looking right away at Bookmap. If we start seeing like a position that I want to trade and I'm interested in a stock, I suggest always to take maximum one position at a time. If you're beginners, then you can add more when you're, I would say, getting advanced. We're going to review now soon AMC, GME, COS, which are the main stocks of the day. We had some position this morning. We're still holding the position shorts. Max and also on watch. AMC, we have this clear now support at 6. COS, very interesting in the area of 540. Soon we're going to review them together, still early. And we have also GME and also FFIE and also EDBL. Okay, let's start with EDBL. So this is EDBL this morning, 70% gapper. This is one of the biggest gapper of the day. We had over here 3 times gap, and you can see in 5 years gap above 25% with at least 1 million volume traded. 2 times we closed green on the day, and 1 time we closed red on the day. Okay, you can see over here, close above open 2 times. The average of the day was around 10 o'clock, so it likes to pop in the first 30 minutes out of the gate. And we have also an average over here, sorry, an average unwind from the open level of around 12%. We're talking about an nano float, a low institutional. We have some short float, so this could squeeze, remember always. And over here you see why the news is up, why the stock is up, because we have like earnings. I start then looking at also dilution. This company is not really the best company out there. So I'm looking for potential short this morning on EDBL. We took the first short over here into the 760s. We alerted this in the room and we covered down to the 580s. And then over here now we're waiting. We had also some J-line curl, very nice over here into the 560, 570. And now also you can see the price setting over here into the J-lines around 730 and the VWAP. J-lines is just an indicator that I use to help me trading, but remember, it's a helper, okay? The main setups over here are built in a trading system. So by tracking the setups over years, last 7 years trading also small caps. I started trading like back in the years, like almost 25 years ago on Italian market, covered warrants and stocks. And then also in the last 7 years, I moved also to the small cap plan. We had some positions over here. So this morning short, long play over here around 580. This was a big move to 860. And then right now we're waiting. Personally, we're gonna wait for the gate. So my plan this morning is to go short this around 840, where we have this liquidity area, okay? So I'm looking for a potential play to short in this area. Okay, traders, so EDBL, looking for around 840 to short ideally into supply area. Okay, that will be the best pattern, the best setup to trade. We're gonna see if that is gonna come. Then we had also FFIE, so it's a day 2. You can see that yesterday we had a big green day, especially over here we had a big curl pushed upside. Now it's a day 2. I was looking this morning at FFIE. I would like over here a short into the 0.60s or 0.66. Okay, so we're gonna look for that. Let's check EDBL. I'm gonna stay on that a little bit because over here is giving a long play. This is exactly the long play that I'm talking about. A nice J-line curl over here. That's the long play, okay? EDBL, long play, and it came over here around 750. You can see the system over here saying reverse J slim. Nice, 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 nice. If somebody took this morning, wow, what a volume. You can see also our system is giving over here a buy signal. Okay, so you can see that the price over here gives you long at this point, and then you can see volume over here kicking in. Just look over here, this extension, so beautiful long play setup. So EDBL will ideally very good at the gate. I'm gonna keep that on watch. These are the plays that I want to trade. Morning Shadow, good morning John, Chan, Odario, good morning traders. So as you can see, I made with my team this trading system. So it calculates over here all the pattern, all the setup, alerts me over here the buy play. And then over here, our target is gonna be this 880, all right? This is a perfect A+ setup. For short sellers, don't attack over here. Let's look if we can get the 830, 850 at least. I want to see how the price rejects into that liquidity area. This is a daily level over here, around 780. We have pre-market high 880, and then we have a daily level around 960, 970 on EDBL. We still have over here volume. One thing that I would like you to add is at least what I like to do over here. We can put a, let's see, we can put another one. We're gonna put over here, yeah, probably times and sales. You should have this already on your broker, but if you don't have it, try to have a good times and sales over here. So let's put 4K over here. I want to see like the big orders passing. All right, so we want to see buyers. Okay, so if we're long, I want to see buyers over here in control. So the buyers stepping in. 840, there we go. So 840, we have the liquidity area. If you're long from the J-line curl, you can see, remember, over here the buy signal, sell half of your position into this 840. Bookmap over here still strong. I don't see major sellers, right? Do you like this long play, traders? It's very easy to look in things like this. I mean, with a sophisticated system that tells you when to long and when to short. So in this case, I'm following this blue, I would say, wave. This system is upgraded, but all the idea comes from 2014, 2015, when I was using this on futures already. And you can see over here that we have buy, but also you will look for increase of volume, okay? We can have a little bit of pullback over here into this 8 level. Generally, the whole dollar numbers, they're gonna hold the support. And for now, we didn't break the 840. We wanna see over here this break and then push it upside. I will look to trade short today, EDBL, okay? So Let's be very clear. But for now, I have to follow over here the price action. So making over here, you can see it's bar higher low on the 1 minute. So if now this breaks the 810, you can sell more, so take more profit. And today we had already 2 good trades with the J lines, one over here around 8 o'clock and one over here around 9 o'clock, okay? So you can see on the fill of 810, you took another profit. Now you can simply hold with the 775. And why this? Because that's a key daily level. Okay. Remember, this stock has a high percent short float, and also we have dilution on. Very nice. So a trader, for example, in the room sold long into the 30s and then flip short at 835. So 835, because you can see that we have the heat map above. Personally, I'm waiting at the gate. Okay, so let's now start reviewing our other stocks. First of all, we have GME, Tesla, COS, and AMC today. I will start looking at GME. Let's bring it up. All right, so GME overextended play. Remember the pump, all the news and everything over here. So my play this morning will be looking for a breakdown of this 38.20s, 38 level, and then looking to short pops. This is the moment that we start alerting the short this morning. So you can see where it's written the sell over here. This is on Bookmap from 8:30. So you can see like the dump. These bars that you can see over here, these are not really real. Okay, this is 8 o'clock. It's Trading View, gives this fake updates. So don't get yourself like confused by this. The trend is simply going down, creating lower highs, lower lows. So if you shorted with us this morning, I'm looking to add short, okay? So only adding below 38 and then shorting pops. If instead we're gonna have a bounce play, I will simply cut the position. This is the alert that we gave this pre-market, both on AMC and GME. So you can see the breakdown of that support, looking to short like over here, pops. AMC will review now in about a few minutes. Again, trend line break, and you will see shorting pops, okay? And we posted this around, this is 444, okay, 444. So you can see the fail over here in GME. The same thing on AMC. And personally, I prefer to trade AMC versus GME. Price is cheaper. I can manage the risk better. I really like how it moves over here. The system is like, I would say, giving some good plays. At over here, 630, you can see the system gave us short sell. Right over here, 645, we had a dump, and then it started like to reject over here all pops. Let's bring this to the 1 minute. So put AMC. Okay. So on the 1 minute, let's also put in chart and area from Jimmy. On the 1 minute, you can see at 7 o'clock, we had this push distribution pattern, rejection of 7 and dump, okay? And over here, you can see 7 o'clock, we had this distribution pattern, and then over here, this rejection is what you see over here, okay? So we're talking about this traders, okay? That level over here, rejection. Once we had this breakdown, you can see over here the sellers jumping in. And then we went into this main demand zone, pardon, at $6. So a big dump over here of $1. This is what we took. And now if you can see the trend, so we are in this pink zone, right? So all these are add short plays, but personally, I'm not taking any of these. And often because you will, I would say, lower too much your average, I want to wait instead the gate. And if today we're gonna have a nice breakdown of the 6, then I'm really looking to take this, and I wanna see over here the 420s, okay? That is my plan this morning, the idea to trade over here on AMC. What do you think about it? So AMC, all right? And probably this is gonna be the one that I'm looking at the gate together with EDBL and Tesla. So I'm looking for that play over there. Also remember we have FFIE. So a trader is saying over here, Jay, we need for me strength to short this. It's true if it holds over here 6. But in case we break down 6, then you're always shorting the pop, so you will short a pullback into the 6. If instead over here we have a, I would say, push, okay, directly on AMC out of the gate, then the only level that I'm looking to short is going to be around 680 or $7. This is like the B setup, all right? So we can put it over here. My B setup. So I would like to short over here. Let's say that we start like bouncing, okay, and creating this. I'm looking for that play over there, okay? So that is also another area over here of liquidity. So two major short plays over here. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have that 7. It could be that we have like, you know, some covers maybe from shorts overnight, or even like, you know, dip buyers. Maybe they're looking at the 6 is between the 23 and 38% fib retracement. It could be like a bounce over here. In that case, I'm looking where I have also the bookmap supply. That is the 7 area. Okay, so we have over here the major supply. So I would like over here this short, or if we break down, shorting these pops. But again, we'll be in this together. So if we can have this setup, I will share. Then we have also Tesla. So we have 7 minutes to go. And cost. Cost actually is for small cap traders. Basically, MC and GME fail. Cost can be a good play, okay? Because cost is generally going to follow over here AMC and GME. EDBL, remember the plan we have today. So ideally I'm looking for a short in the pre-market high or this 950, 970. Tesla showing a lot of strength. So this data came 8:30, Tesla also start curling. And over here, I was doing a little bit of research with the fibs and everything this morning on Tesla. So you can see the fibs that I put over here. So the gate, if we can have a hold of this 179.50, 180, I would like to see this and target 185. So that would be ideally my setup for the play. If I see this pattern over here, you can see also we have heat map at 179.50 and 180. Okay, so we could have this. That is going to be my play, and both for stock, buying underlying stock, and both with some call options over here, 185. Okay, so Tesla over here, the first play will be on the over with 185 calls. Let's see if the market is going to be strong, because that is going to be potential my trade this morning, okay, for the large caps. So yes, I'm going to have also in queue. So for now over here, we're going to keep Tesla, EDBL. We're going to keep also AMC, and then we're going to keep over here NQ. NQ that we need to see if it's going to hold 18,500. Then we're going to look for a long play. On the fill instead, we're going to look for all the way down to the 18,420 or 18,400. Okay, so NQ, AMC, GME, COS, EDBL, FFIE, Tesla. These are the stocks or the tickers that I'm watching this morning. Let's check again over here with JTrader if we have anything new. So I always keep my market scanner on. We had also Dell this morning, so we had over here a good positive catalyst. For me, this is going to be or a dip into the 138.50, 139. If we have a liquidity over here, so if we have a support on Bookmap, it's starting to push with volume. This is going to be a good long around 139.30, 139.50. So on a cup formation, target 140, 142. The news is positive, but also I made a little bit of research on gap days on Dell. So you can just go over here on JTrader, start putting your stats, your parameters, and then it will calculate the stats for you. But also I'm seeing that when we have this news with this volume pre-market and everything, could even be a 140.50, 141 pop and fill source. So a short, a sell the news scenario. Okay, in that case, we're gonna look for a short. So or a dip, Bookmap showing high liquidity, or a pop and fill 141, and then we're looking for this unwind. Often we have this news over here. You can see the Dell in focus is Morgan Stanley. Says AI server storage business perk up. New Dell Power Edge servers support workloads from the data center to the edge, and so on. So could be a sell the new scenario. In that case, you want to see a push at the pre-market high or even above the pre-market high, fail, and then short. Okay, so I always have this up in case we have a new entry. I'm going to alert it, but if I miss it, let's say I'm in a trader, I'm looking at some order flow, please alert, okay? Remember also that the best plays in small cap land for short happen in the first 30 to 60 minutes, or in pre-market, but 30 to 60 minutes out of the gate. Large caps, wait for a direction, wait for a move, okay? Often I see a lot of traders that do errors trading in the first maybe 2-3 minutes, and they're getting stopped out because they can be very, very whippy at the gate. So yeah, wait for a direction before trading large caps. That's my suggestion. Unless you have a very clear FFT or reverse FFT, which are reversal plays, like mean reversal plays. But otherwise, wait that you have that direction, okay? This could be 3-5 minutes, but it could also be like 10-15 minutes or even like an hour or two. Yesterday, some of the best plays in large caps came after 12 o'clock. So when the market like started trending in the afternoon, and those were essentially like easy plays to spot and to trade. All right, 1 minute to go. Good luck, traders. So for now, I'm gonna screen share over here AMC with Bookmap. FFIE pushing. You must have found push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
30 seconds to go. Good luck, traders. Remember risk management. Always remember to respect your rules. Don't oversize, don't anticipate, no FOMO, don't think about the money. Think about instead to trade good, trade a pattern. This is like a job, okay? So you don't do whatever you want at your job. You have rules, you have set, you have a plan, you have a program, you study for the job, and you repeat that every single day. All right, so remember, you can also simulate over here trading. Okay, so by doing this, AMC, you put chart or DOM or both, and then you can apply over here the size that you want to trade, stop loss, or everything else. All right, market open, UDBL over here going into that support, and then bouncing over here. That's right away a long play. Took over here 825 long. I'm 825 long, risking now 825 as well. Let's see if I can have a little bit more push. Stuffed over here. J lines over here. So took a big position over here around 760s. So got over here the 760 loaded. Now risking maximum 8 in the money. So you can see that I started the position in INMA, added to the J lines big. Gonna put over here EDBL. Think we can have more push. Selling over here partial into the 870. Okay, halted. Okay, good play over here, selling into the $9. And that's the play that we want to have. This is the job that my wife did, so very happy of her. But you can see the position that she took. So just what we were saying, this is Alexandra, my wife, trading. So took a start over here, she took a start at 820s, and then the price came over here exactly to the J lines. And then she loaded the ball down here, risking over here the support 740. You can see just below the heat map, high volume coming in. And then she sold over here into the 9 position before the halt. And that is the long play. You can see over here the system giving a reverse day slim, and also our system giving over here a buy below. Tesla down, so big wash over here. Very good play by Alexandra. I'm watching over here AMC, so I was expecting a little bit higher, around 680, 5-minute J lines or 7. We didn't have it, and now this faded, so we're only keeping the position from pre-market. So EDBL master trade by Alexandra. AMC holding that position. We had over here no ad because we were waiting for 5-minute J lines. cost down, so it's gonna follow over here MC, Jimmy down, and now we have also Tesla down over here. So you can see that it's simply washed, but very good play, EDBL. Okay, so happy over here for the long play, reverse J Slim. The system, again, together with Bookmap, is what we need to trade. So before we had the long play over here, all right? And then we had a second long over here. You can see where the system tells you buy. So that's the reason why she loaded. And also over here, you can see where the volume came in. So major support on Bookmap, starting to push. So as soon as you saw this push over here, she added into the 780. So beautiful dip she bought, okay? And she got the main position over here, this level over here, this level over here, okay? So this is where she got the long play. Okay, so the long play, this is setup is called over here on the over. We're still looking for a short. Okay, so we're still looking for a short, but that's the long play explained. Okay, questions, traders? If you have a question, please reach out. So now we're looking for a short play. Ideally, we want to see this 950 where we have the daily resistance. Okay. Yeah, she's getting better. The thing that I suggest you to do is, this is my personal opinion, you can have like hot buttons, which are pretty good, but I found that having or Stream Deck or Razer, okay, makes you a little bit faster with the hotkeys, and also you can use like, you know, certain hotkeys, let's say with a set stop loss, targets already preset. I mean, they're very good ways to, you know, to make your trading faster. I'm not affiliate to them, but it's just like, you know, my personal preference. I see mentoring many traders where they're like, you know, having a better edge. Who's having a better edge has like, you know, faster speed of execution, especially if you day trade. If you swing or take 1-2 trades a day, you don't really need that. So let's wait over here. The open, remember halt generally is like 5 minutes, sometimes can be 10. We had a halt 9:32 and 11, so exactly in 50 seconds from now. And I want to check over here with you the daily chart. So this is EDBL. And you can see, traders, that we don't have a lot of bag holders over here. Or actually, pardon, we have some bag holders. But it's essentially has been a micro float, okay? Or a nano float, because this is below 1 million. I don't believe we have a lot of bag holders. We can find some resistance over here, 950 or 1050 or 12. But we have to be very careful over here. Open over here, and what a dump, super fast, and halted over here to the downside. What a fast dump, traders. Exactly what I meant. We're looking to short this, and unfortunately this was super fast, really super fast. The stuff, you can see J Slim. The system over here told us, okay, short, but not even time to take your execution. So I'm looking at costs. Remember, we're short AMC, we're short on costs, we're short on GME. Alexandra over here taking the short position on costs. This pre-market is a small position because this is a setup that she's not still very practical of, but she took over here the perfect top using Bookmap. Was not a high liquidity, so don't expect over here you can short 5,000 shares. The price over here, that even triggered 540. You see the spike, but I didn't see anything pass over here. Now it's 490, so we're gonna see this for possibly an unwind. Okay, so let's go over here on costs just to show you what's happening. Tesla is just like a fail over here short. So we're gonna put over here costs, and you can see the liquidity on costs is very, very low. I mean, I think we can get very good over here easily, 460s. We are below the yesterday low. I like this over here, 460 and even maybe 4. Okay, so TP 460 and 4. So let's see if we're gonna have that today. I win. Okay, thank you, buddy, for the alert. So win, we have a grinder over here. Let's do a little bit of research on this company. A win, we have no cash, offering. It's not really the best company around. So I win. Let's put over here also Bookmap up. I win. We're gonna put it instead of no, MC, we're in. Nothing for now in NQ, we're gonna put instead of costs. So I win over here. I win. Daily level 550s. So we're gonna start short 490, a win. See if we have setups. When, as we said, we have daily resistance 520, 530. Very low volume. We started a short over here 490. We're looking for 520s. Put it over here. If we break this level, then we have a level around 650s. So I'm waiting over here for a pattern, but I like this 520, ideally a fake breakout of that. For now, we're having 490, risking 530s. Yeah, we have bag holders over here. So when I see over here 520s, 490, too short, I win. Okay, always try to short higher. Remember, this is a setup over here that in this case is a gap and extension play. So it came over here with a long play at the gate. You can see the J lines, right? Vamos a fare nostro setup. Stuffed over here. Somebody is soaking at 470. We need to see the breakdown of this 470. J Slim. Okay, so remember Soaker at 470.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, what we're doing, we're holding AMC, GME, costs. We have a start over here in a win. They break over here the 520s. Let's see how it'll react to 550s. So we're out at 530s over here. Remember, this is a micro float, even if it's like, you know, the best company in the world. So it can still spike. So we're short at 550, risking the high of day. So daily level, stuff and Bookmap. So these are only starters positions until we see the backside of the move. Meanwhile, GME 38, so beautiful unwind. Cost 480. Above 570, we're cutting. And if we have a major over here, lower high, stop into the golden zone, we're gonna head big. Let's see how it's gonna open EDBL as well. Push over here, so to cut on the starter. And a big push over here from the J lines. Daily level 650s. Open EDBL all the way down 650s. Look over here, EDBL. AMC, breakdown 560s. NQ, nothing for now. Cost 460 target. So cost over here, very good. Setup. Still waiting over here on a win. Cost first target over here, cover our first partial. DBL, if you took that, was amazing. Watching over here the EDBL, and I think we can go all the way down to 550s. Let's see if we can get some short on pops. Still push over here, a win. Major stuff. Over here, you see the two?
Yeah.
So it's stalling over here into the 650, 660. Let's see if we can have a breakdown. C'è stato anche il dot di questo.
Yeah.
GME breakdown, cost breakdown, AMC breakdown. So GME, cost, and AMC, big ones today. Big ones. Questo qui prima aveva dato un segnale di freccia, poi è andato via per quello che ho iniziato. Want to see over here, traders, a breakdown of this $6, $6.15, and then $6 on AWIN. Let's see if you can have a breakdown of the 6. See if it comes over here. Looking for a breakdown of 610 on AWIN. Best ones for now are gonna be AMC, costs, EDBL also, if we have pops, still a little bit far. Still pushing over here on AWIN. Watching the last level over here, 750. Still waiting for the trade. Cost in the meantime, hold. AMC hold. Jimmy hold. So waiting for now a win. We'll check over here also my wife, what she does. Let's keep it over here. Wait for the backside. Let's look at GME. So in this case, traders GME, the major level that I was watching this morning is 30. So I think we can get there. GME I'm looking for 30, and AMC I'm looking for 450 and then 4. Cost I'm looking for 4. So just staying with the faders. So over here, Alexander heading a loss on a win. Okay, so let's recap over here. Market is going down. We have the MC costs, GME going down as well. What I'm looking are daily levels, key daily levels. So GME, this 30 is a fib level. For me, that's going to be a perfect support. EDBL will be looking if we have pops into 750 to short. AMC, let's hold over here for a short and cost for the short. So right now, we have big faders. When you see this kind of trend over here, you can see the majority of these dots are red, stay short. This is AMC, stay short. Remember, traders, for mentoring, we have a class at 11. Okay. Look at the GME, simply over here, weak. All these are baggies selling. MC as well, cost as well. Let's wait a DBL. What a beautiful tape, traders, on GME. What a beautiful tape. Okay, let's watch 1 second on large caps. First of all, I'll look at futures, yes. So you can see that after the data today, this was pretty sideways. We had a major fake out over here at 5,300, 5,303 and fail. Let's look at Tesla. So Tesla was the fail this morning. Amazon over here faded, so broke up the support. It's a nice setup over here, break the support and the rejection over here. Meta also faded. You can see that it hit the supply area and unwinded. Nvidia in a range. Check AMD, range. Apple strong. Apple has been the strongest these days. Apple and Google. So over here we have some long plays, but sideways. I prefer to take these more on a 5-minute chart. Microsoft, Google. We'll look again at Apple. Want to check how the system performed. A win over here. We have to wait, traders, for the backside of the move. Too much high volume. So no play over here. AMC, perfect. Perfect setup that I like. Also, we had Maxen at the gate that we wanted to short. Okay, let's continue to follow here MC. Yeah, we have a fib area over here, 23%. If we break that, my target is gonna be over here, the 450 and 4. So just staying over here short. And look over here, 560s. We have some liquidity. Still sellers on the tape. What do you mean shadow unfiltered? On the X feed, the only thing you don't have is Arca route. The rest you have everything. Arca route is on Omni feed. No, is unfiltered, yeah. So we have over here a hold on FFIE of 0.45 support. So update in the room. So what we had this morning from the playbook is AMC win on the over-under, cost win over-under, max sin win on the over-under alert, and EDBL with the long play, and 2 cuts, starters. That's important to use starter on a win. So the bell fading. We had a J line rejection over here, but waiting. AMC fading, cost still fading. I'm gonna put over here WISA, the small cap. We traded this a lot in the past. The bell started unwinding more. Why is the only trade I'm looking is 480, 490, fake breakout and a short. So WISA watching 480, 490, fake breakout and short. So let's start putting over here WISA. Why this level? Because it's the pre-market high. We have also bag holders on this stock, high forecast fader. So I'm waiting for that level. Ideally, I want to see 490s. You can see the liquidity over here, 480 is still grinding. So unless I see a big fake out of 484, 490, 495, I'm not taking any short over here. Waiting the backside of the move. You can see over here the fake breakout, right? And that's exactly your short. That's the fake breakout. So knowing the forecast, so WISA, perfect. So what we can see over here, that we have the context is always the same. So high forecast fader. So it's like a system that it calculates how many possibilities we have for this to fail. We have over here the pre-market high at 480. We have a key level. So this is the liquidity trap that I spoke about in the last tweet, in one of the last tweets that I made on Twitter. And you can see that we go over under the 480 level too short. Exactly what we're saying, okay? So this is the liquidity trap, and this is the liquidity trap over here. So we put over here liquidity trap, and also over here liquidity trap. It's a beautiful setup, this. Okay, let's go back to our main ones. So I want to check over here again. AMC, Perfect. It's fading more. This is what we want, traders. Yeah, but 480 could be already a good level. I absolutely agree with you. What I'm looking is this. So trader over here is asking, are we looking to take a little bit more out at 480? We have this major support 480. So that for me is a good spot where to trail out more. Okay. Beautiful breakdown over here on AMC. I really love it. I really love this. What a setup today. What a setup. What a setup. Everything started from here. And then after the gate, another J-line rejection over here. That's a beautiful tape. Beautiful. Tom, very good, brother. You deserve it. You deserve it. Very good, Scott. All right, traders, any questions over here? Yeah, totally right. So this trader is saying days like this remind us why we work hard, pain, suffering, constant self-improvement is all worth in the very end. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so $5 approaching. Beautiful fail over here. Xingyan, good morning, brother. You mean data is back test? Yes. 480 over here, so cover, major support. So cover, not the partial. When I say partials, I know we get out in partial of 25%. So two ways that I track data. One is with an Excel sheet. So everything that comes into the market, I put over there. For example, the gaps that I'm interested in, the setups I'm interested in, I back test them, I track them, and I see how I can improve them, how many times they work, didn't work, hours, and everything over there. Then, of course, based on this, I create a playbook. Okay, a playbook is essentially something like this, where I have my rules, I know exactly what to trade, when to enter, the exit, the average target, and all. And then, of course, there's also the, I would say, updating of your system, because maybe 2024, we had a lot of long plays as well. But if you look at this 2022, we don't have a lot of longs, for example, in large caps. So you always have to see the market scenario, track that market, see how the longs perform or the short perform. So only with the stats by your side, you can have a very good, I would say, win rate and profit factor. Of course. So let's look over here. So let's take, for example, AMC. There are two ways you can do this, or better is to use them together. Put a volume profile, okay? So you can put a session volume profile over here, or a session volume profile over here, HD, whatever you prefer. And in this case, it tells you that this level you can see over here is the highest level, all right, in the stock, okay? First of all, question traders, anybody has, I would say, an understanding, a clue what the volume profile and point of control is? Okay. Okay, so I know that Tom knows it. Anybody? Chris, Xene, Michael, do you know the volume profile? Okay, so it tells essentially volume by time, all right? And sorry, volume by price in this case. And it tells you also the high volume nodes like this over here and the low volume nodes. Then of course we can add over here. So I can go configure and I can put over here, you're asking about the cumulative volume delta. So cumulative volume delta. Let's see. Session range volume profile or chart range, we'll say. Chart range. There we go. Delta. Okay. So the cumulative volume delta, all right, essentially is in order to flow, and I measure the net buying, okay, and selling pressure in the market. And it's based on the difference between the volume of the trades executed, okay, on the bid, on the ask price, so the buying, and on the selling. And this, I would say, number is the volume delta. So as a matter of fact, volume delta, you calculate, so the ask volume minus the bid volume, all right? And what it tells us also, it tells us, like, you know, the weight scale. So if one goes more on one side, tells you we have more like selling pressure. One goes more on the other side, tells you more like the buying pressure. And personally, I prefer to use, is this volume profile the same on TradingView on your screen? Yeah, buddy. Essentially, yes. Okay. So you can see over here that we have cumulative volume delta over here, the main one, okay, so around 580. And over here we have the major over here in TradingView, about 6. But it depends also where you take the data. I'm taking over here the data from 7 o'clock. So there can be a little bit of like differences. Essentially, you have to know this. We have the high volume profile above. So here, okay, oh sorry, my bad. So this means that over here, we have a lot of volume now. So if the price pushes into that level, it's highly possible that we have a rejection, okay? And on Bookmap, you can see this level over here. So you can see the volume that we have traded in this area, okay? So we have the highest cumulative volume delta over here. And of course, if I see at this price also rejecting, like you can see also over here, you see all those heat maps, that for me is a good level where I can enter short or I can add to my position. All right, so use it like a balance. All right. So you simply go over here, where you put over here, you can also use over here quotes delta, okay? But I don't like this. You can put the current order book. Let's see what it shows before. Now, I don't know where it doesn't go. Yeah, now it doesn't go, but we just did it before right now, okay? So maybe because I have too many things. Over here, session range profile or chart range profile. This is the entire session. So you can see that right now 570 is where you have that cumulative volume delta and point of control. We have also this over here. I don't know if you use it, traders. Let me bring up a few things. We can put configure columns. We can put over here the strength. Oh, the VWAP, something that I always use. You can put also the candlesticks. Status configuration. So you can put over here the cumulative volume delta. And as we were saying before, this is the difference between the buyers and the sellers. So it tells you where we're like, positioned more for selling pressure or more for buying pressure. You can see that when the price has this breakdown over here, so from green to red, we have the sellers over here in control and this beautiful rejection. Okay. Essentially, I use this at the starting of my day and I use it for analysis. So the point of control and the POC. Then I can look in during the day, where is the highest volume traded to have a confirmation with Bookmap. In this, of course, I don't really use it too much because I know that once we have this breakdown of the support and the rejection over here, I'm going to have this selling pressure, more selling pressure versus the buying pressure. So it's for me like, very, very easy to spot it. All right. Okay, so we are 10:35. I think we're done for the day. Some very good plays. Let's see over here if we have other more questions. Okay, and now for now. All right, a few other things. We're gonna have a live trading webinar next week. Then in September, for who wants to come in New York, we're gonna be invited by the New York Stock Exchange for 1 day, the first week of September, and then 3 days of live trading and also private mentoring. Then also 3 days in Denver in October. So find out this at JTrader.co. Also, I share some good stuff in my Discord and Bookmap. And for more, for live trading, for knowing our strategy, for learning our trading system, join JTrader.co. Thank you, traders, everybody. See you back next week. Follow me also on YouTube. New videos coming out and, more like tips and tricks. Thank you very much and have a good day.